Hello YouTube. Today we are actually taking the transmission for the ChevStang up to Mr. Creeper Van. If you watch some of my previous videos, the transmission, I had to get it rebuilt like twice, and it was just a big headache running around with different transmissions and getting one that finally worked. And the guy that builds my transmissions actually just tells me to leave the transmissions in his van, which is creepy, but at the same time, the trannies work awesome, and the guy knows what he's doing. I'm actually taking the transmission to him. There's absolutely nothing wrong with the transmission. It worked great. I'm just getting a trans brake installed actually into the transmission, which this guy actually gave to me for free. And he's going to install it for pretty much the cost of like parts, so like gaskets, and you know, it needs a new solenoid. Fucking beautiful day out here in Wisconsin. It's like 35 degrees. Fucking mint. A little warm out today, actually. Well, even though it is winter time here in Wisconsin and whatnot, I really do miss the ChevStang quite a bit. I love driving that thing. It is insanely fast. I don't know, I was just thinking about how the car is going to leave with a trans brake, and I'm just excited. I'm super excited to be able to see how hard that thing's going to leave with a trans brake. I really hope it works and my suspension and shit can handle it, but I don't know. I'm hoping that it's going to be awesome. And I know a lot of you don't really like the Honda videos. You know, it is what it is. I mean, I got into cars because of Hondas, and I really still enjoy them a lot, considering I'm gonna have like $2,000 into an 11-second all-motor Honda and probably $3,000 into a 10-second Honda. So let me know what other car you can build other than LS's that you can build for, you know, a 10-sec car for like $2,500, $3,000. It's virtually impossible with any other brand or any other, you know, type of car. That's another reason why I said like I love Hondas, and the fact that they just sound awesome. I know them super well. I know like every nut and frickin' bolt on like Civics and shit, and I'm super experienced with tuning them. So I don't know. I like playing with them still. A lot of you, I noticed that like the ChevStang videos do get a lot more views and stuff on my channel than like the Honda stuff. I would really like to know how you guys got here. If you got here because of the Honda videos, or if you got here because of the ChevStang, or if you got here because of my Buick Regal. I don't know if any of you have been here that long since the Buick Regal, but a long time ago when I started the channel, 2 years ago I think it is, you know, I had a Buick Regal that we turboed with an LS and whatnot. And then after that we did the Turbo Silverado. Yeah, so let me know how you guys came about to the channel. I'd really like to know. I'm trying to, you know, do more videos that you guys enjoy. But like I said, I want to get my projects done and show you as well. So if you don't like the Hondas, just try to stick through it, and we'll get back to the ChevStang soon enough. Alright, so I just got done dropping my transmission off, and I came home to a package. So I did finally get my Pistons. This is exciting as shit because, you know, I've been waiting nearly a month, probably over a month, honestly, for Pistons. But I finally got them. Here they are. They look awesome. These are just the YCP high compression pistons. They're not super high compression, but they do have, you know, a little bit of a bump on the top of the piston there. You can probably see it a little bit. And they're Teflon coated, so that's awesome. And yeah, they should work out pretty good. They're obviously not going to be as strong as like a forged piston, but you know, they should work for what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, you know, make close to 500 eventually when I'm turboed and everything like that, and I'm hoping these will do it. This is an experiment. I don't know how these pistons are really going to hold up or not. That's why I want to test them. I want to go through on my own personal car and see if I can make these things last, you know, with good fuel and whatnot, and a good tune. We do have some bad news about putting this bottom end together, because these pistons that I bought are actually meant for a connecting rod with a small end width. So like the factory style connecting rod is what they're meant for. They work with the press fit pin or a circlip style or C-clip, but the rods that I got do not fit, which fucking sucks. So I'll show you what's going on. So the connecting rod normally sits inside of the piston in here like so. The end of the connecting rod here where it goes into the piston is too wide, so it does not fit in the piston. I'm super bummed because I was stoked when I seen the package on the front steps and was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna go put this bottom end together. And then I went to go put one of the pistons on the rod, and yeah, they don't fucking fit. That's my own dumbass fault because I didn't read the description when I bought the pistons, because there's like 2 sellers that sell these frickin' pistons. And like I said, this is like an experiment for me. I've never ran these pistons before in a B series, and they work great on single cams. So I wanted to try them on a B series and see how much power I can make with them. But like I said, I've never personally ever ran them before. So I'm trying them out to maybe show you guys if this is doable or not. But obviously it's not if you don't buy the right fucking parts. Now I'm actually on my way to the machine shop where I drop my cylinder head off to get pressure tested and get the valves and everything looked at. And I'm going to see if this guy will help me out with this rod piston combo issue, because I really don't want to frickin' send them back and have to get different parts and have to get refunded again and all that shit. I'm just going to see if we can maybe machine the end of the rod down a little bit to be able to fit the piston. I don't understand why they would make the piston the way it is. I don't know why they wouldn't just make it wider where the wrist pin sits so it could accommodate all rods. I don't understand why they would make it small like that. Because if you have a small rod or a big rod, it doesn't matter. I don't know why they would machine it so it only fits one rod. Alright, so that kind of puts a damper on the day, but I just went to the machine shop, and the guy said, he's like, hey, we can just machine some of the material off of the rod on the big end, or the small end I should say, so it fits inside of the piston. And he said, you know, there should be no problems. He said it's actually kind of a common thing when you're building, you know, custom engines and using mismatched parts and whatever, that, you know, sometimes the big end doesn't always fit into the piston or whatever, the rod, whatever, all that shit. So yeah, hopefully he'll have them done by, you know, tonight or tomorrow, and we can get this B20 bottom end assembled. But yeah, till then, you know, I don't really have much to do, which sucks. But nothing always goes as planned, it seems, when I'm building these motors. Alright, so I figured kind of change of pace, I would talk about what HunterTuned offers for services and stuff. I have been tuning cars for around 8 years now, and I've kind of just done it as a side business, or like a side job, whatever, for I don't know, probably 6 years of the 8. The first 2 years I kind of just messed around with my own cars and messed with Hondas mainly. And then I kind of started doing it, like, I wouldn't say full-time, but like more than part-time, if that makes sense. And you know, it never really took off like you know, huge, but I think YouTube might be a good opportunity for me to kind of help more people, and not just like in my freaking zip code. So that's kind of why I made the channel a little bit, is to kind of branch out to more people, and to help more people with their builds, and to help more with tuning and whatnot. I actually just got a freaking spam email, I think. I don't know if it's true or not, but some dude from the Bahamas just messaged me, and he's like, hey, we have like 15 Hondas down here, and they all need tuning. I can arrange for you to come down to the Bahamas and come tune these cars. It seems really sketchy. I don't know. It's probably not true. I'm not getting my hopes up or even thinking about doing any of that. But anyways, I still do like remote tuning and help people with their builds. I started doing like consultating and stuff like that. So if you have questions about your build, or questions on what parts you need, or questions on what tuning is or how it works, or whatever, if you have problems with your car and you're like at a roadblock and you need help, I message everybody back. I comment to pretty much everybody's comments. If you message me on the HunterTuned Facebook page, I usually get to it almost immediately. Email is probably the best way to get a hold of me. HunterTuned@gmail.com. I put it in the description of like every video. I don't really want to get a job. I'm kind of getting down on money. I haven't had a job in like 4 or 5 months now, and I've just kind of been tuning cars and doing YouTube stuff, and I love it, and I would love to keep doing this, but obviously I can't if I don't have the money or the cash flow coming in. So I'm doing everything I can. I've been selling a lot of shit on eBay, you know, kind of just living the broke boy lifestyle and trying to just make a hustle out of nothing and make some money somehow. But yeah, so that's why I'm trying to offer some of my services to you guys and do all this stuff. Yeah, like I said, I do chipping for Honda computers. So you can send me your like P28 or P06 OBD1 Honda computer, and I can chip them and send them back with a base map on them. I offer that. I do Honda installs. So like if you need a S300 installed into your P28, I do that as well. Neptune, pretty much any like Honda tuning stuff, I do all of it, like from soldering the ECU together to tuning the computer itself. So yeah, I also do HP tuning a little bit. I did a couple remote tunes with HP tuners. I haven't done like a whole bunch of them, but I mean, I can pretty much help you along and guide you along with tuning HP tuners. A lot of times remote tuning with HP tuners only works with me if you have HP tuners yourself. If you don't have an HP tuners cable, I can't really help you unless you send me the computer, and I don't really deal with any of that stuff. I know Matt from Slop Mechanics used to do that, but I don't personally. But like I said, if you have HP tuners already and you want help on how to tune your car and what you need to do to make it run right and do burnouts, just get a hold of me and I can help with that kind of stuff too. Obviously none of this stuff is free. I don't like working for free just because people usually take advantage of it. After a while they don't respect it, and I mean, I can help somebody for free once and then they realize like, holy shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. I'm not bragging or anything, but they realize it. It seems like every time I help somebody for free, they realize, holy shit, this guy knows what he's talking about. And they call me like every freaking hour, or they message me every hour, and they say, oh, how do I do this? How do I do that? What do I do this? What do I need this? And it just never ends. So that way, if I charge for my time, I don't necessarily get those kind of people that waste my time, if that makes sense. You're not wasting my time, but a lot of people are like, I don't have any money. But if you don't have any money, you need to just do it yourself or learn yourself. If you got a couple bucks, it's obviously going to save you a lot of time in just having me help you out and pretty much do it for you, or teach you everything you need to know in no time, you know. I'm rambling at this point. I don't know. I hope you guys kind of got something out of that. You know, what I offer for tuning services and stuff like that. Like I said, I pretty much will do anything for somebody to help them out with their car. I love doing car stuff, and if I'm not doing something car related every day, I honestly get like fucking depressed. And I don't know what to do with my days. That's why I'm like, I don't know if I should just go get a freaking job or what I should do. Because yeah, like I said, it kind of drives me up a wall when I don't have like 100 things to do every day. And the whole waiting for the Pistons for the CRX, and now they got here and they're fucking don't fit and whatever, it sucks. Because I had all this shit planned out to do and make videos and keep me busy, so, you know, I wouldn't be just fucking moseying around doing nothing. But yeah, that's why I'm like, I don't know if I should just go get a job or if I need to continue doing this stuff and whatever. I hope you guys give me some feedback. I love your feedback and you guys leaving comments and stuff like that. You know, it definitely helps kind of grow the channel, I think. It gives me tips and tricks and ideas for stuff to do. Yeah, I don't know. Like this video, share it with your friends and stuff. if you have anybody that's interested in Honda tuning, or you know, needs help with their vehicle or their car, or tuning or performance or horsepower or how to do a burnout, I don't care. Send them to HunterTuned, and let me know what you guys think about, you know, the tuning services and stuff like that. I don't know if I'm wasting my time here or what. I mean, I know that I know what I'm doing with the stuff. I don't know everything, but I definitely know a good chunk of shit about tuning, and can definitely help a lot of people out, I think. So thank you for watching, guys, and we will see you in the next video.